Hello everybody, Vic Camp here again. We're just picking up where we left off on this tour of the 25 wedge heads in the basement. As you all know, if you've been following, we started at one end of the room and we worked our way around doing preventive maintenance and the shopping of all the wedge heads down here in the basement. And we're over here at the Central Park. It's the 20th wedge head that got shopped or PM'd, whether any way you want to look at it. When you talk about preventive maintenance, normally I would go to a game and not move it out of the slot and just take the lockdown bar off and slide the glass out and lift the playfield up, and the game would stay, you know, in its position it's in now, and I can clean some switches and stuff and change the ball and wax it. But when you're doing a shopping, you got to take the game out of the slot, stick it in the center of the room, and you got to go through everything, polishing metal, changing light bulbs, and so on. So what we did here today was we cleaned the back glass inside and out. So as you can see, I did the window here and the score rail windows, and they look really nice and clear now. They were a little foggy from being in the lineup for about since 2003 rather. As you can see, this is a really nice Central Park 1965 classic Gottlieb animated wedge head, and the animation is through the window where the monkey rings the bell, he hits it with the hammer. But anyway, we cleaned the front glass, front side of the glass and the rear side, and as you can see, this glass is in remarkable condition along with the game itself. It's very hard to find a game in this condition from 1965 that's not all carved up or dirty or been repainted or something like that. So we're going to take a look at this game and its condition, and we'll go over a couple things we did now that it's getting a shopping out. And it's in the middle of the floor here. Look at the paint, original paint on this original game. Just remarkable. The corners have some really nice edging. Very sharp edges. Never been banged up. I waited 6.5 years for this game with a friend. Well, I shouldn't say a friend. Someone I worked with in my building. It was an outside contractor. He was a pneumatic specialist, and his father had bought him this game early on and when they were growing up. So it was well worth the wait. Today I did get the chance to clean inside this plastic channel. Real nice. There was some dust and debris in there from sitting in the slot for many years, since 2003. And also in here I cleaned all this and just wiped down all the metal that was had a little dust on it. Came out really nice. I changed all the rubbers on the game and waxed the game, and also did all the switches underneath this plastic here and the switches throughout the top of this playfield. And as you can see, this playfield is in remarkable condition. Just unbelievable coloring and shine. So very difficult to find a mid-60s Gottlieb wedge head in this condition. I mean, these games over here, these late 70s games, you can find in great condition because, like I said in the past, the Gottlieb back in the 70s was losing ground in the coin-op industry because of the video games. Like a game like Golden Arrow here, magnificent condition, but it's a late 70s game. I think it's actually a 1977, but I mean the game's in remarkable condition, but They didn't get much played. They got pulled off routes and stuff because the video craze was in. But to find a 1965 like this one is just not that easy to do. So we're going to continue with this game today, and we're going to open up the play field and set it up so that I can do all the switches underneath the play field. And once I do that, this game will be ready to get put back in its slot right over there by North Star. But until I do the preventive maintenance on all the switches under the play field, this game's going to stay here for a while until that's completed. As you can see, this is the back box of Central Park. Right here is the 0 to 9 unit. And we have some score reels here. Most likely they are the 1 point, 10 point, perhaps 100 point relay. And it's actually got a sticker there for the monkey unit. And here's your other bell, 10 point bell. And your other bell here is on the 0 to 9 unit. That's the 1 point bell. And that's your credit wheel unit right there. So not much happening back here. And you can put your scores up. You can regulate what you want the game to win a free replay at with score through these plugs right here. So here we have it. Central Park. Last time it was shopped out was when it was restored in 2001. So can't wait to get underneath that play field and clean them switches and put it back in its slot. And we're going to move over to the last, is it the last 4 games or 5 games? Maybe it is the last 4 games. Mibs, target pool, sing-along, and crosstown at the end down there next to Buckaroo. These will be the last and final 4 Gottlieb wedge heads that will get shopped out and some preventative maintenance. So until next time, hope you liked the video.